He is the most polarizing political figure of modern times. So much so that number 45 has given birth to his own political term. So, just what is the Trump effect?
One is that he is part of a move of right-wing populism that has policies associated with it, like opposition to certain kinds of immigration, certainly protectionist, focus on criticizing established or traditional sorts of governments.
And many pundits have pondered, has Trump helped foster a political shift north of the border, especially in light of Doug Ford's provincial win in Ontario? Turns out, plain-spoken populism in Canada was here well before November 8th, 2016.
We've seen politicians that have been like this for some time. Ralph Klein in Alberta. And we've also seen, of course, Doug Ford was on the political scene long before Donald Trump was on the political scene. So it's really difficult to know what, if any, effect Trump is having in Canada.
My friend Jason Kenney and I have a united front when it comes to the worst tax ever. That's the carbon tax.
Still, some wonder if it will begin to have an impact, especially in light of Ford's visit to Calgary this weekend for an anti-carbon tax rally alongside Jason Kenney. The UCP leader was never labeled a populist during his time in Ottawa, but he appears to be tapping into that vein now that he's vying for Alberta's top job. And this weekend could be a litmus test for the populist brand.
I think there are risks associated with this. It's going to raise questions amongst those who are undecided, or perhaps their support for the UCP is somewhat tentative. They might want to say that's too far to the right for me, and they might be looking for alternatives at the center.
Of course, embracing populist ideology is different than embracing Trump. Canadians still view the president in a negative light, just 25% expressing confidence in him, according to a recent Pew Research poll. And that's why Williams believes that no matter how Canadians cast their ballots, we won't be echoing global populist policies anytime soon.
We don't seem to be in line with the United States or Europe at this point in time. There isn't a broad appeal for some of the kinds of policies associated with Donald Trump or some of the leaders in Europe.
In Edmonton, Courtney Theriault, City News.